We're back at the Conrad, Maldives, Rangali Island, where it's just beautiful. And we're gonna show you an overwater bungalow. This is room number 318. It is a 1 king bedroom. This one is pretty private because it's at the end of a line. And so you don't have a neighbor until you get all the way over to that other side. Okay, so here we go. This will be your entrance. You can leave your shoes right here. There's an umbrella just in case, because sometimes it can rain here. You'll get your mail here, and you tell the room attendants, what service you want with one of these right here. Shh, I'm relaxing. Okay, so let's go ahead and go in. They have a new RFID style lock. And here we go, you ready? Here is your room. The view of the Indian Ocean. I'll tell it to refocus outside real quick so you can see the beautiful colors from the room. All right, so let's go ahead and walk through here. First and foremost, a lot of times you see pictures from the Maldives where they have the hole in the floor. Yeah, this room's got it right there at the desk. And so you can work and you can look straight down and see fish. And it's true, you actually can see fish. Okay, let's back up and show you the whole room. So here we are, you can see it's got a cathedral style ceiling and a ceiling fan to help keep you cool. And there's the king size bed oriented so you can look out the doors and you can see the sun set in this case. Or you can look out this window here, and despite the fence, you can look up and you can see the sun rise. And it's beautiful, both directions. Okay, real quick orientation of where we are in the resort in case you want this particular room. So there are the 2 main islands to the resort. We're over here on this one, and we're in number 318, which is the one on the end right there. Okay, back to more features of the room. As you came in the door, there was a small couch in front of you, and there it is with a ton of pillows for such a small couch, but not a bad place to take a little nap. And here are 2 windows that look toward your neighbor. We do have a neighbor really close. The fence is oriented in such a way that I think you have a fairly private environment, though I think that you actually can see their window right there, which means they can see you this way. So I wouldn't say it's totally private, but it's mostly private. The windows do open, by the way, with these latches right here. So in the event you wanna just stick your head out or you wanna air out the place, you can, but it's mostly warm here. So I think most people aren't going to have the windows open, but we do occasionally have the sliding glass doors open. Okay, speaking of the climate control, let's get over here and we'll talk about the air conditioner. It's one of these controllers, which is hardly a Nest that a lot of people are used to, but you'll figure it out, I hope. Yeah, anyway, hey, here's another map with a better view, I guess, of the island and where we are. You can see this is a regular water villa. This is the standard villa that you're going to get if you book a water villa or you redeem your points for a water villa. There are sometimes upgrades available, but nothing is guaranteed in that department. Okay, so there's a small mini bar over here, and they'll deliver water to you each day, multiple times a day. We had regular service here in the morning and then turn down service at night. The mini bar is located in this refrigerator, and I'll tell you, I think that the prices aren't ridiculous compared to other hotels around the world. This half bottle of champagne, for example, is $80, which I don't think that's inconsistent with what you'll find other places around the globe. The water, however, the water's expensive. That water is not free, and this water up here, I should say included, that water is included. All right, here's your little tea kettle and a little Nespresso, and you have a couple of those little pods to throw in there, as well as some tea. And they have a little brochure here called Your Coffee Moment that explains how to use this little thing. One thing, if you're a Hilton Honors member, you get free breakfast at gold and diamond level as of this video. And if you want, you can take your breakfast, as they like to say, here in the room for an $18 delivery charge. We didn't do that, so I don't know if it's per person or just per delivery, but if you really want to eat out there on your deck for breakfast, you certainly can. Okay, so now let's head into your bathroom. And first thing you'll see are the twin sinks here and lots of amenities. I think you can forget basically everything and still be taken care of in this room with the amenities. They are, man, many of them are over here with a shower cap and a dental kit, and then there are bath salts over there. Here's your big bathtub with a view toward the Indian Ocean, and towels galore. There are towels everywhere, which is great. So you got a couple there, a couple on the rack over here, which they were over there and now are over there. And then they have bath towels all around. This is where you put them when you are done. Here's your rain shower, which has really good water pressure. You have a couple of amenities. They're a little high, but you've got gel, conditioner, shampoo. What we don't have is, because we already packed it up, is soap. It's the Shanghai Tang style of soap. Okay, here's the commode, and pretty decent view when you need to do your business. Looking out at the little beach right out there. And there is a nozzle for water, a small trash can. There's a shaving mirror up top, as well as plugs for shavers. There is a hair dryer, and we'll show you that here in a sec. It's down here. And the thing about the hair dryer is the hair dryer requires the adapter. There are a couple of adapters in here, and these are good because they're the multinational kind. And so you can plug in various plugs to get to the UK style that they use here. But the hair dryer was using, I believe, the circular plugs, and that plugged in here. We weren't sure exactly at first how to use it, but now we know, and now you know. And I guess I'll just take out the hair dryer real quick so I can take a peek at what it looks like in case you want to bring your own or to check whether it's worthwhile. You can see the adapters on it. So it's a Philips Essential Care Compact 1800 watt. Okay, I'll try to put that in there and put the adapter back in there and close it up. Okay. All right. So yeah, there were some more amenities inside of this little thing. So you have some cotton swabs, you have some cotton pads, as well as, it looks like some dental, what do they call it? Flossing things. Okay. Anyway, there's some body lotion over there. And again, the soap, we took the soap, but there's the Shanghai Tang soap. All right, so again, here's your bathroom. Looking back the other direction and out toward the bedroom. Okay, so now we'll head back out toward the bedroom, and we will then go to what is, I think, the main event, which is the deck. So we'll take a look at the deck from your bed, and that's your view like 75% of the time. And so, oh, you know what? I forgot to go to the closet. Hold on, let me show you the closet. Yeah, that's kind of important, huh? Sorry, I'm so excited to get you outside. All right, so here's the closet, and there's so much storage here. You have a tray down here first that they provide you. There's a laundry bag, slippers, insect repellent, shoe devices. Yeah, it's good stuff. Although I'm barefoot most of the time that I come here. Anyway, here are the two drawers. There's a safe, shoe shine. There's a bag that you can use while you're here. If you want to keep it, you can, and they'll charge you. And then more storage up there. There's a flashlight, as well as an iron and an ironing board. Gosh, I hope you don't have to use this while you're here. I never have. I'd like to keep it that way. All right, so these are, in the past, we've stayed here a couple times if you know our channel. And the robes were these really thin kind. These look like they're the cotton robes, but they're not. They're really soft material, like a stuffed animal. It felt like we were going to one of those Comic-Con conventions when we were wearing these things. It's not bad. They're actually very, very comfortable. But there are 2 of them in our room right here. As we understand it from the management, you can bring kids out to this area. Back in the day, this used to be a adults only island, but apparently kids older than 12 can stay if their parents agree to it in writing. All right, so there's a spot where you can put big suitcases and 4 drawers. There's a large floor-to-ceiling mirror for you while you're getting dressed. Hopefully you're looking at yourself in your bathing suit because that's what you want to wear most of the time. Okay, now we can go outside to the deck and we'll talk about some of the things on the deck. I guess I should talk about the entertainment center, I guess. We didn't use this at all, but you got yourself a HD TV there. The room attendant did show us that there's an online system where you can order movies and stuff like that. I think he said they were $3. Looks like there's a Roku style device down there, I guess, that powers that. We never even turned on the TV, so I'm sorry, I can't really tell you much about that. Oh, one thing I can tell you though is that if you're looking for USB power, you're not going to find too many places for it, though there is a USB port in the back of the alarm clock right here, as well as a little dock for an Android device. Okay, while we're here, one quick thing. Here are the controls for the lights around the room, as well as a plug. So if you just bring if you have a US style plug or another country, you just put that adapter in there. You can charge your phone or iPad or computer right there. And there are other plugs over by the desk as well. There's a similar controller on the opposite side of the bed, which makes for some fun in trying to figure out what controls what. All right, there real quick are the lights up top and up top that you'll control from there. We have the fan off right now, but most of the time it's on. And before we go outside, just one last look this direction at the room in total. That fruit over there, by the way, is complimentary, and we believe it is replenished daily, or if it isn't complimentary, we'll be surprised when we check out. Okay, here we go. Before we go outside, just to block it off, you have the option of sheer drapes, and then also the blackout curtains. I don't know why you would use the blackout curtains, but they're here if you want them. Okay, so the deck is fantastic for checking out the sun. It is fantastic for the sunrise, the sunset, and the stars. The stars are just amazing. Check out the lunar calendar for when you're here to check out the stars as well as the moon, and see if you can get some real dark nights, because if you can get some really dark nights, the stargazing is just amazing. All right, so here is where you can just step right into the Indian Ocean. So this is pretty high tide. Right now you'll see that there are four steps underwater. Sometimes it's only one. It's super shallow. But the water is really warm. You'll see lots of sea life. As a matter of fact, there's a school of fish right now, right there. And it's a phenomenal backyard. All right, there's your table and your plunge pool. Your deck is decent size if you want to have other people over, I guess. You can see the roof of your villa, as well as a drying rack over there. So it says here that the plunge pool is 0.9 meters, 3 feet. It's good. The water is a little bit cooler than the ocean water, so it's refreshing when you jump down there, or for that matter, when you're walking around the island, sometimes barefoot. It's really refreshing to come back and hop in the little plunge pool, and you're immediately cooled down. You can go back into your room and you can take in the air conditioning and the fan, or maybe open the the doors and just let the sea breeze in. So here we are. So this is room number 318 at the Conrad Maldives, Rangali Island. I hope you've enjoyed the tour. I'm obligated by YouTube to ask that you please subscribe, because we need more than 1,000 subscribers now. Otherwise, we're not legitimate. Sorry, YouTube. Had to just get that dig in there. Okay, so if you have any questions, feel free to ask them in the comments. We'll try to respond to them. And I hope that in addition to this video, we have another, because we're packing up and we are going to a different room. And when we post that, we will link to it here. And if you subscribe, I guess you'll be the first to know when we go ahead and post it. All right, thanks for watching. Shukriya, as I guess they would say here, or something like that. Sorry, that's the gringo white guy version. So thanks for watching, and we hope that when you come here, you have just an amazing time, just like we did.